All right, starting the stream. Just doing my usual check. Make sure everything's looking good. Continuing with Cuphead and Calamaria today. Um, Crystal the Fairy there, the Rain says hi. Pumpran says hello. Naruto, Sis and Bro. Hello. I'm a big fan of you. Thank you. Ah, a bug. Hello, relevant elephant. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I have my little image thingy there. Superior Godzilla says, "Hi, did I start?" I'm starting right now. Just making sure the stream's running smoothly before I begin. All right. Let's see. So, I have some new assets. So Calamaria right here, and then sort of going into a Medusa mouth mode. And she has her own private hell inside of her mouth for Cuphead. Someone suggested that only Cuphead gets eaten and Mugman should just be on a cloud or safe. I think that might have been Moto that suggested that. Um, so some of you might remember this asset right here is actually from a different project that would be Beach Blanket Behemoth, but I'm going to do a recolor of it so that I can use it for this scene right here. I've got a few more people coming in. Riley Brown, Earth Eater 26 says hello. Emotix, and he's dead. Yep, sorry, Emotix. Daniel's here. Hey, Daniel. Gustavo Bastos Neves. You know SML by Logan? I'm afraid not, Gustavo. Earth Eater says, I am surprised you didn't choose Mugman. Well, Mugman's a little bit nicer than Cuphead. Also, Cuphead might be the cause of why they all explode. Bro, I am scared after seeing Calmaria being her second form and opening her mouth. Yeah, it's scary. Sis and bro, you should do a stream playing Darkness Takeover. I try to just play sizey games on stream. So small lands. I'm going to also do Grounded. Uh, Someone suggested Police Academy. I think that's what it's called, or Police Mysteries. That one has like a shrinking theme, though it seems kind of light on story from what I've seen. Oh, excuse me. I hope the fan isn't too loud if or it's not being picked up. It's kind of hot today. All right, so as you can see, I'm just doing a recolor so that it's like his ghost colors. So changing the colors for the stroke and the fill, or the line and the color. Whatever. Oops, actually, that should be a light blue for his body. Let me switch that up. Oh, Crystal Fairy's got to go. That's all right. Thank you for being here, even though it was just a little while. We still appreciate it. And usually the more exciting stuff's at the very beginning or the very end when I show off the new stuff. And then the middle is mostly just animation. which some people like to see, some people don't. That's some people don't want to see how the sausage is made. All right, so a few easy steps, and I converted some old assets into some shiny new assets that I can use for the scene. People do it all the time. Blondie's here. Sis and bro, it's nighttime for you. It's probably late afternoon for me, where I am. I try not to give away too many details about where I am, because Blondie worries that someone's gonna dox me. Chris Talks is here, and he says, I'm getting a haircut. Neat. I'm due for one. I kind of look like a caveman right now. I just sort of let it all grow during like COVID lockup, and I kind of like how I looked. Although I catch myself in the mirror sometimes, and it just feels like a Neanderthal's coming at me. Have I watched? Oh my goodness, the little heart thing is blocking it. I'll wait until someone else posts a message and then I can read the rest of your message, sis and bro. All right, so have a Isaiah Barr says, "What's up? Not much." Have I watched BFDI before? Not sure what that is. BFDI. I'm only just recently catching up on some of the stuff y'all have mentioned, like Dave Pilkey's Dogman and DC's Damage. All right. So what we can do, put a motion tween on the mouth asset that I made here. Have it sort of get closer. We just do simple scaling. And we can put motion tweens on the teeth, the tongue, uvula. The fire and the mouth. I think that's every layer, I think. Let me see. BFDI is a show where objects compete for Dream Island. Get to decide who comes in and who doesn't. I'll have to look into that. Clownman says, "Hey, hi, hello." Hola, Clownman. Wasn't there a Clownman in one of the Mega Man games? Was it Clownman or Jester Man? I think that was Mega Man 8. That game was kind of cool. They had like unique animations for when they entered, and they also had lines. I think that might have been the first one where the robot masters like entered and they had like little taglines. They had like a line that they said when you beat them. It was a pretty fun game. Arts Loves French Bulldogs is here. Hello. Though I feel, Arts, that you're probably going to be coming in and out like you usually do. And no plush adventures of Cuphead, I'm afraid. I don't have any Dave Pilkey universe projects yet. No plans yet. But if I do, I'll let y'all know. I might do like a poll. Let's see. Uh, the best way to know what I'm working on right now is just take a look at our polls that we have, and that's a pretty strong indicator for what stuff I'm working on. Like currently, I've been doing more work on SpongeBob and Sandy and Knuckles getting eaten on a chili dog. Let's see how that looks. All right, it's looking decent. I should shrink it a little bit. Just making some minute adjustments here. Arts is here, and he is Arts. It was Balloon Man from Mega Man X, says Earth Eater. I swear there was a Clown Man in Mega Man 8. Which one's the one where he has a soccer ball as one of his weapons? Is it 8 or 9? Uh, Thunder Dragon Legends. To Hell and Back. Should add more teeth. There's nothing wrong with more teeth. Art says they have Discord. I was actually thinking of starting a Discord for a very limited purpose because I did want to do a reanimation style project. I'm first gonna get all the lines and like video clips that I need for it. But I might try doing a very limited Discord. I'll see how people behave there and go from there. Maybe I should have the teeth come in a little bit more. Let me see how that looks. Oh, poor Cuphead. I feel I should make the uvula like maybe a little bit smaller so that as he's going further in, it's like another detail that it sort of gets closer. Let me try that. Isn't Jackie already a giantess? Yeah, but you can switch around sizes if she needs to. All right, yeah, that's looking much better. Maybe I could have the fire sort of go down a little bit. I don't want to lose too many details. All right. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for like details and such, I'll listen. I got some good ideas from Moto the other day about how to make the explosion sequence a little bit more comical. I appreciated that. Clifford Longhead is here, and he says hi. Hello, Clifford. Let me actually uh, do an animation test. I have to make the window a little bit smaller because the fire has like a blur effect. All right. Definitely need to have the fire on higher. Oh, now that looks menacing. I hate when I toot my own horn, but I'm really liking how it's looking so far. It's actually making me think of that one scene in Frighteners. It's like for a long time one of my favorite Halloween movies. Spoilers up ahead if you haven't seen Frighteners. But the bad guys in that movie, they go to hell uh through the subway to hell is basically like a giant worm monster demon thing. It's pretty cool. And I just like the idea for this project because it's like something you see a lot in classic cartoons. Them getting all angelly for various reasons. Let me adjust. All right, yeah, that looks better. Welcome back. I knew it was only a matter of time, Arts. Poor Cuphead. Looks like he's gonna have one hell of a time. Indeed. That's what the announcer should say. Wait, doesn't he say that? Need to see if any of the voice actors I know can do that narration voice or fight announcer voice, whatever that voice, whatever you want to call it. Right, maybe I should have the tongue big, and then it sort of disappears. Let me see how that looks. All right, that's looking better. It's all good, Arts. You do what you got to do. I mean, I'm just sitting here. Y'all could get a snack if you want, or I don't know, have another tab open, listen to someone that's more interesting. Hee hee. All right, I'm going to work on this transition here. Fun fact, him's name was originally going to be the devil. The devil. The devil. El Diablo. Yeah, that's weird. They had a lot of devil characters on Cartoon Network, but they never let people call him the devil. It was just like the red guy, him. There has to be a third devil character. The only other one I could think of right now is the little devil from what are they? Those Archie comics? What are the comics with Wendy the Witch and like little Lulu? I swear they had like a little devil. Hey, oh Lord Adrian 1000 asks, hey man, what is your favorite snack? This who I think it is. I think you're expecting me to say chicken nuggets. Lately, though, I've been trying to avoid snacking. I'll eat my three regular meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then at night, when I'm working on stuff, I'll take like a little coffee break. Usually have a little coffee and then like a bite of like a cookie or a brownie, whatever I can find in the fridge. Yeah, very limited snacking these days. Um, oh, it's so hard to pick one. For right now, I'm gonna have to say my favorite snack is a brownie. Brownie bite. Emiliano Jim Roblox says hello. Goldfish, the smile that snacks back, or the snack that smiles back. Every time I think of goldfish crackers, I think of um, Cotton Hill from King of the Hill. Like, me and my bro still say that line. You got any of them goldfish crackers? I think he said it like a little differently though. I just love that Cotton Hill's favorite snack was goldfish crackers. Those were fun episodes of King of the Hill when Dale and Cotton teamed up. I'm seeing HE double hockey sticks. I think that was a movie on Disney. I was talking about it with a friend not too long ago. I think there might have been some size stuff in that movie actually. It's been so long. I think it's like the devil is threatening to take someone's soul, but they have to win a hockey game. And I just remember like a fan cheering against the Devils team and getting shrunk, I think, by the devil. It was so long ago. It was one of those really cheaply made for TV movies. They made a bunch of those on Disney back in the day. Actually, I think they still do, but they just put it on Disney Plus. Soul. Oh yeah, I think I only seen that movie once. I think that thing that sticks out in my head the most about Soul is that they did the very cliche way of killing someone for like a children's cartoon. Like I've seen it so many times, and it's always the same thing. They always kill off the person by having them fall down a sewer. They did that in Soul. They did that um in Casper, the Friendly Ghost movie, and I think they did that in a Yokai Watch movie. Except that was kind of weirder because you got to see Nate's body in the sewer. I think that's just a good way to like kill someone in a fairly efficient way, so you don't get to see the body really. Just have them fall down a sewer. That wouldn't work on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, though. I think those guys just like dive headfirst into the sewers, like Scrooge McDuck dives into money. All right, this transformation is going smoothly, I think. Just a few frames so far. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Uh, Probably need like a few frames of her head, like sort of doing a squash and stretch kind of deal. There's a name for it in animation. I wish I could tell you. Like a few frames of just like revving up, preparing to make a motion. Don't know if I should make that arm move as much. Let's see. And we could have her close her eyes. Should have made this asset earlier. Eyes closed. Asset. Oops, had that locked. Direct to video sequels on Disney. A friend of mine, I think it was Blondie, was upset that about something Disney used to do, which was they'd have videos out for a limited time, and then they said, "Oh, and then it's going back in the vault." I remember those commercials. They were on Disney Channel all the time, and it was basically just how they pretended there was like a shortage, like we have this limited stock of videos. It's going to be around for a while. So grab it or else it'll go in the vault and you'll never see it again. But of course, nowadays, where content is king, they have to have everything on their streaming services. Except for Max. HBO Max. My brother has a subscription to that. And we were watching Metalocalypse, like rewatching the whole series and just having a lot of fun. And like a few nights ago, we realized it had gotten removed, and my brother got so mad. It was kind of funny, actually. uh, we just ended up watching season 2 of Mulligan. I would be extremely surprised if anyone here had ever heard of or seen that show. I think it's just me, my brother, and Blondie who have seen it. When I saw this live, I thought the devil was in this. Nah, just Calamaria. Although she is pretty devilish. Alright, I should probably have the eyebrows go down a little bit more. Let's see how that looks. I like to show that she's scrunching her face a little bit. I wish Mulligan was a little bit more popular. I definitely do something with that show. They have some sci-fi stuff, some aliens. And the best theme song ever. If you ever check out Mulligan. All right. Wow. Maybe one more frame of a little bit more squashy, stretchy. See how that looks. Squash, stretch. Nice. All right. And just so that it's not like a static thing, we should animate it a little bit more. So we have the fire going, that's good. We can, let me try making this into a graphic. We can do like a frame. Uh, some some minor movement maybe. Make her mouth open a little bit. And of course, I'm making duplicates of the mouth asset so they could be different. Different, but kind of the same. 30 minutes have passed. Thank you, Blondie. Random guy's here. I wonder what random facts he'll have for us today. Just going to finish this part before I take a look. Fun fact, did you know that pre 1789 France or pre revolutionary France is called the Ancient Regime? King Louis and Marie Antoinette were the last monarchs before the revolution. I knew that thing about those two being the last. Well, particularly Marie Antoinette. She's pretty famous when it comes to famous decapitated ladies. She popped up a lot in kids cartoons or animation whenever they just needed like a background character. Just have Marie Antoinette in the background somewhere holding her head, her own head. I think that was kind of like a running gag on Clone High. All right, and we should add the snake mouths opening up too. Just a little bit. Also, her oldest daughter actually was their only child to actually make it to adulthood. Dang. Times was tough back then. All right, let's see how that looks. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, so I'm noticing that I didn't make the chin move. It's kind of static there. So I can adjust that. And like I've said before, when you want to make like the character vibrating or doing like a static motion like this, you got to make sure all the parts are moving, or else it'll just look silly. Dang. Like I said, times was tough back then. Charles Buchanan, I'm sorry, late again. It's fine. We're just glad to have you here on our journey. What the heck is this thing here? What is this? This might have been the first tongue I tried making for this asset. It's weird. I didn't erase it, I guess. Oh no, I know what this is. This is one of her hairs. All right. I'll leave that there then. Yeah, and like I've mentioned before, one of the good things about working with Animate and working with a mouse like I do is it's just so easy to make quick adjustments for animations like this. Right, let me see how that looks. All right, and I should probably also have Cuphead reacting. That's looking really good. Landox Art says try Bluey. I do want to do something with Bluey. Maybe. They did have that giant imaginary friend. That might be a fun contest. Haven't done one in a while for the channel. What was the name of her giant friend? Was it Tina? Giant Tina? Yeah, I'll see if like enough people are interested, and if there are, it's like, hey, what does Giant Tina look like? Maybe I could animate a scene with her. Though I'd have to see if anyone of the voice actors I know if they can do a good bandit. Otherwise, what's even the point? He's like hands down the best character on the series, I'm told, by Blondie. Astro toilet. No, thank you. Although I'm watching Bobobo and there was a weird giant toilet in one episode, I'm been watching it with friends, and I swear I almost thought that's like Jackie's toilet. It was huge. It was really weird. If you fall in that toilet, the giant toilet I saw in Bobobo, you start to inflate for some reason. So weird. That show is 100% random insanity. Random guy. And another reason is because it was an absolute monarchy, and this type of monarchy was outdated by this point. Yeah, nobody likes being told what to do. I know I don't. I don't want the King of England up in my face, pushing me around, telling me to spell color with a U. Well, thank you. I was talking with my friend Yen about political cartoons the other day. She hates them so much. I showed her like one of the most uh, historically important political cartoons, one that was drawn by Benjamin Franklin, and I just loved her reaction to it. She just read out all the letters for the individual states and thought that was the snake's name. It was just so freaking funny. Made me think of Schniziga from Billy and Mandy, the giant Canadian dirt snake. The heck am I doing? Imagine a giant grr from Invader Zim. I don't want to. That would be so chaotic. Actually, there was kind of an episode like that. The one where his consciousness ended up inside the house. So we know what Gur would do if he became giant. He would get tacos and create havoc and chaos. All right, this is looking good so far. And I think I want to have a scene where we see her gulp down Cuphead. Let me see how that would look. All right, so let's adjust this asset. Gonna duplicate it. Gonna make sure I duplicate the individual parts here. Don't need this part, I don't think. I'm gonna duplicate it, adjust it a little bit. Switch the pivot points. Hey, let me make sure I didn't make any adjustments I don't want. All right, very good. Duplication. There has to be a song about duplication. I'll figure it out. Let me swap. And sorry for the poorly. Where is it? Is it 5? Yes. All right. Sorry for the poorly labeled graphics and symbols here. It just symbol 40, copy 5. I should be more professional. This should be labeled Calamaria's eyes parentheses closed or something like that to make it easier for me to find. I'm just giving myself more work. Grr, I like this show. I like that one show from Invader Zim. The one with the weird cyborg man or android. What I'm trying to say, sir, is like no other man I've ever seen. Uncle Grandpa. Good morning, everyone. My name is Uncle Grandpa. Family of three. Family of three, do you know bro and sis? A lot of families apparently stop by to check out my streams. We got bro and sis. We got family of three. Beauty and the Beast 3. Belle's Magical World. Worst Disney sequel ever. I'll have to take your word for that. I've seen all the Aladdin sequels just because they're all kind of decent, and I think one of the Little Mermaid sequels, which was I guess kind of nice because she has a daughter. They made that kind of like a canon character. But I haven't watched a lot of Disney sequels. The Little Dalmatian, the 101 Dalmatians sequel that I saw was really disappointing. So I don't really go in for those cash grab sequels. What was it on Family Guy? Aladdin 4, Jafar needs glasses. I love Family Guy. I wish Uncle Grandpa was real. Really? But he's so silly. I mean, I guess it would be nice if anytime someone was feeling kind of down, like their Uncle Grandpa would appear, go with them on like a magical little adventure. But his adventures have a way of blowing up on everyone. And I'm gonna add an extra second to this and maybe like have the walls close in on Cuphead. Let me see how that looks. Oh, that also means I should add Cuphead inside the mouth asset. Let me see. Teeth are right there. Let me put Cuphead here. How's that look? Oh, that's why I didn't do that. All right, let's see how this looks. All right, so 3 seconds. We have the assets moving. So he's going deeper inside, and then I want to try and have the walls close in on him, so to speak. To make him smaller. Let's see. I played Cuphead, says Plush. Yeah, I played it too. Fun game. Played it with my bro because co op games are awesome. And it's kind of one of those fun co-op games you don't really have to communicate a lot. You just sort of each do your own thing. Maybe if I made the teeth bigger. No. Oh, I just I just thought of what I should do. All right, I'm pressing Control Z to. I hope I can undo everything I just did. Uh, I should have waited. All right. Let me see. A couple more. Oh, okay, perfect. All right. What I can do once he gets inside, I can do a transition. So that's going to cover up the screen at the 3 second mark. All right, let me just copy and paste one of these teeths. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. I also have the DLC. Yep. I passed the game once and then I replayed it again with my bro with the DLC so we can switch between playing as like Cuphead and Chalice. And yeah, did all the DLC, did all that fun stuff. Really enjoyable game. Family of Three. What was that all about? Are you talking about Random Guy? He's the guy with all the random facts. Bambi 2 is way better. I've never seen it. I think I've heard someone talking about it. All right, so we're going to do a bit of a toothy transition here. I'll keep it simple at first, but then I can always come back and modify it. I basically just need it to appear out of nowhere and cover up the scene. Might need to look at some sample art. I think I remember some decent like toothy grins from All Dogs Go to Heaven, like that weird that sewer gator. Like when he bites down, like he has just like a really great toothy. It's just a good toothy look. I don't know how to explain it. Just the way some of the teeth protrude. Christian Atkins. It would be amazing to see. What are you talking about? Brand new Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That would be nice to see. You know what? Just get all the Craig McCracken cartoons together. That would be fun, right? Powerpuff Girls, Foster's, Kid Cosmic. I should probably have the screen going dark here. Let me see how that looks. I can have Cuphead going dark. So if I did that, I'd probably have to kill the fire a bit. Let me see. Uh, whoops. Okay, let's see how that looks. That actually looks pretty decent. Let me try getting rid of the fire here. So it makes a little bit more sense. Meta Knight's here. Hey, I'm playing Saints Row. Have you ever played it? I have. I think it was one of the first games I played where you make a very complex looking, uh, your character, like lots of character customization. Decent game. If I, from what I remember from it, it's like Grand Theft Auto, but more goofy. If I'm remembering it correctly. Don't quote me on that. Random guy facts. Mosasaur. It was not a dinosaur or a crocodile, but a lizard. 40 feet long, 10 tons. Lived during the Cretaceous. Good to know. If I come across one, I won't call it a dinosaur. I'll say that's a really big lizard. It's so hard with dinosaurs sometimes. I remember someone telling me that certain dinosaurs that I always thought were dinosaurs aren't dinosaurs. Like I guess a parasaur or a pterodactyl technically isn't a dinosaur. You should have him moving more to the right. Let me see how that looks. I think I should have him do a quick turnaround. But that will be for another day. I think my time is getting close to wrapping up here. Coco. Didn't Coco just say Coco, 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 Coco? She just kept saying Coco. I wonder if Coco's character would be considered politically incorrect. Because wasn't she just found on like an island somewhere by a couple of nerds? Dexter and Mandark. I think those were the nerds that found Coco. I'm going to take a quick look at the project as a whole. And if I have time, I think I'll just have her gulping down Cuphead and call it a day. Progress is being made. Janny Tanny is here. Janny is saying smooth. Try to keep it smooth. Family of 3, that's Steamboat Willie. Yep. I had to do it. I should do a black and white version too. I'll see if my video editing software has filters for like a black and white mode. I like Coco. By the way, I've noticed Blondie really hasn't been leaving a lot of comments today. Yesterday, he mentioned he was mostly on the toilet. I hope he was on the toilet just now, so he didn't hear me sharing embarrassing information. Fire Wolf the Wolgan. I cannot be with somebody so very cruel to the ice cream man. Yeah, Mugman did the ice cream man dirty. He done that man wrong. And one of my favorite characters too, in the cartoon at least. I think I've mentioned it before. That's literally my favorite episode. I think I might watch it after this stream. Have I missed any other comments? Cretaceous lasted 140 million years. The Mesozoic 186 million years. Interesting facts. Kind of makes me feel like as humans, we haven't accomplished a whole lot. Because recorded history is like, what, less than 10,000 years? And we've only been around as a species for like, what, a million years? Dinosaurs, they had millions of years to run around and have fun. No, good for dinosaurs. They had a really good run. Will we even leave a dent when it comes to fossils and stuff? Like if we had like 100 million years pass by. That's the stuff that doesn't really keep me awake at night, but still. Meta Knight, I rewatched Cuphead yesterday and it's still great, but I want more. We all want more. We crave it. We desire it. Oh my god. Netflix, please, more Cuphead. More Mine Hunter. And I hope we get one more season of Mulligan. Let's see how that's looking. Ooh, that's a good motion there. All right. Just need to adjust the mouth for one thing. 300,000 years ago, if we're talking about modern humans, Homo sapiens, they originated in Ethiopia, Africa, the cradle of life. Also, horses have been around for 55 million years and first evolved in North America. But they all died? They couldn't have all died. I saw a horse yesterday. Oh, are you talking about the North American horses? Yeah, I could see that they all died. Ugh, why is this so hard? The other version of Animate that I had made it a little bit easier to do the color guide stuff. I'm still getting used to this one, but so far I'm really liking this the latest version of Animate. I just wish that the symbols for each of these apps wasn't like the same color, because the Animate logo used to be red, and Adobe Audition was green, but now all the animation stuff that like every single thing that I use, it's like the same color for the software. It's all purple for some reason. I don't know. I don't like it. I guess it makes sense if it's all my animation stuff, but still. Rory Oslot. Oh, is it hard work? I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just I'm getting used to it. Roderick Lightning Production says hi. Hello, Roderick. Random guy. Well, it's nice that the Spanish brought something good when they came here being all conquistadory, not just smallpox. They brought horses. Family, family of three. Max says that he loves dinosaurs. That makes sense. He's a little kid. I feel I should do more dinosaur stuff. Mostly do dinosaur stuff when I have a project that I'm doing with Gigantic Love. But most of those are kaiju related. I guess Monster Island does have some dinosaurs on it. All right, I guess Blondie just left. I'm not seeing him. But I do think I'm just about out of time. Chris Flores, I wonder if he could do Amy Rose or Kitty Catswell. I do get a lot of requests for Amy. I just have a hard time thinking of good ideas. So far, the only Sonic project idea I have is maybe a shrinking related one with Tails installing a security system that shrinks intruders, and all their friends get shrunk because they're like doing stupid stuff in his lab. And like maybe they try to get Amy's attention and she thinks she has fleas. Yeah, that's all I got so far for Sonic the Hedgehog. I just get stuck when I'm trying to think of like Giant Amy. What would she even do? She has that big hammer. Maybe if she needed to hammer something big. There was a show that I was watching. I swear I've mentioned this before. It's called 50/50 Heroes. They had a Sizey episode. And the brother in that show turned giant, but he didn't have to hide around like they usually do in these kinds of episodes. Because basically everyone on that show, they're on their phones all the time. So I like that he was giant and he had stealth because of regular smartphone culture. I thought that was clever. I'd love to do that kind of scenario on the channel sometime. I'd have to draw so many characters and so many smartphones. Meta Knight. Yeah, I like that Sonic Boom episode. I love that one. All right. Let's see. Getting really close to finished here. I'm gonna have her open her eyes when she finishes her meal. Right, let's see how that looks. I definitely need to do a quick turnaround for this one. Or have them sink in faster. Oh, Rory, no love for Sonic Boom? That's fine. It's not for everyone. I understand some people, they just either like the Archie comic Sonic or the anime Sonic. He was pretty popular. Sonic Boom 1 was maybe too Teen Titans Go, too comedy themed for most tastes. But it was a good comedy. All right, maybe one more frame before this. Let's try that. Gee, it's still going. Wow. Yeah, almost finished. I didn't have my buddy Blondie keeping tabs on the time today. I'll wrap this up in a moment. Because I need to do some other stuff. Summer weather, I could really feel it nowadays, so need to take care of some stuff around the house. Need to take care of myself. I thought it would be a good idea to get in some exercise today, but that really drained me. Random guy, did you see my comments above about Neanderthals? Yeah, I noticed. I feel bad for Neanderthals. They seem like nice guys. But nice guys, sometimes they finish last in the evolutionary ladder. Aw. Teen Titans Go haters. They are a pretty good show. Oh, Janny, were you talking about Teen Titans Go when you were saying, gee, it's still going on? Because, yeah, Teen Titans is still around. They're still making new episodes. I'm not sure if they're as popular as they were like when they were in their third or fourth season, but it's still a Cartoon Network favorite from what I've seen. All right. I think this is going to be the end for today. Maybe I could have these teeth come in a little bit earlier. Sorry. I just keep thinking of different ways to add more detail to this. And then I think of like something that could add to it. There we go. All right. All right. I'm just going to take a look at a couple of comments and then I'm going to wrap it up and call it a day. Thanks everyone for hanging around. Um, I'm going to see what I have left to do for this one. Probably not a lot of interesting stuff left to animate, so I might do another poll later today. I do have some stuff I'm working on for Sandy and Luna. So yeah, I might do another poll, see what y'all are interested in. Um, I hate Teen Titans Go as well with a passion. I feel like everyone is unified against me when it comes to Teen Titans Go. Also, one last thing before you go, Animator. It drives me nuts how aliens from outer space look like Caucasian people and speak English. You just don't want them looking like people, I guess. You would rather want them looking like bugs, slimes, weird looking three-eyed tentacly monsters. I the original Teen Titans, the edgy one. Yep. All right. Thank you all for dropping in. Thanks for making it fun. I'll either do a poll or I'll just do some random streams next week around the usual times. Little Green Men, yeah, classic aliens, but still men, which I guess random guy doesn't like. All right, see y'all later. Have a nice day. Peace.